A small, roughly triangular sea located in the southern part of the European section of the Russian Federation between latitudes 45 degrees 26 minutes and 47 degrees 13 minutes north and longitude 33 degree 36 minutes and 39 degrees 31 minutes east. It is connected to the Black Sea from the south through the Kerch Strait. It was known in the past as the Mayot Sea, and the word Azov means narrow mouth or narrow entrance. The area of the Sea of Azov is about 39,000 kilometers and its maximum water depth reaches 15 meters, making it considered the shallowest sea in the world. Two large rivers suitable for navigation flow into it, the Don River and the Cuban Bezish River, as well as other small rivers that are not suitable for navigation, such as the Mius River, the Berda River, and others. The western, northern, and eastern coast of the Sea of Azov are generally low and devoid of meanders, except for the western side, where mountains and sandbars rich in fossil fossils abound. As for the southern coast, it is rocky, calcareous, high, and incised. Some rivers flow directly into the sea, while others are blocked by dunes and sandbars that isolate them, causing small streams to separate. According to the theory of the Black Sea flood, the history of the sea dates back to about 5600 BC. Some archaeological excavations have found traces of settlements dating back to the Neolithic age under the sea. The Greeks called it the Maeotian Lake or the Maeotian Sea. The Sea of Azov is 340 km long and 135 km wide. The total sea area exceeds 37 to 39,000 square kilometers, about 14,000 square miles. Its salinity is very low in many of its regions, as it's an inland sea into which many rivers flow, such as the Don River, the Coburn River, and many other rivers coming from glacial regions. The seafloor is topographically flat with a slight slope towards the center. Its sediments consist of sand, mussel fossils, and silt, and some parts of the southern sea are dominated by rocky soils. The geological history of the Sea of Azov cannot be separated from the Black Sea. The Sea of Azov was part of the Atlantic Basin in the middle of the Miocene, about 60 million years ago, and at the beginning of the Pliocene, about 7 million years ago. The Black Sea and the Sea of Azov separated from the ocean. In subsequent stages, these two seas were connected, sometimes to the Mediterranean Sea and sometimes to the Caspian Sea, until the separation occurred and the theaters of the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov were defined as they are today, about 2,500,000 years ago. And with the end of this area, the connection between the Black Sea depression and the Mediterranean Sea was established. The climate of the Azov Sea is continental and moderate in winter. The climate is cold in which the northern and eastern winds dominate, so the temperature drops in January to below zero in this season, and fog often prevails in the region in the summer. The climate is hot due to the southwestern and western winds, and July is the hottest month of the year, averaging about 24 degrees Celsius, and the minimum and maximum temperature in this sea range between 33 and plus 40 degrees Celsius. Many fresh rivers flow into the Azov Sea, and the exchange of water between the Azov and Black Seas through the Kerch Strait explains the balance in its low salinity, as the average salt percentage is 11 per thousand, and this percentage decreases slightly at the northern shores because of the current that carries with it fresh water from the rivers. The currents in the Sea of Azov generally move counterclockwise, but they can sometimes be reversed by the wind. The tide is strong in summer and may reach a height of 6 meters. The Azov Sea is rich in its aquatic flora and fauna, and about 350 species of marine animals live in it, including local ones that live in river swamps, Mediterranean animals that seep into the waters of the Black Sea, and freshwater animals. The most important types of the fish that live in it are anchovies and herring. The Greeks visited in the past for the huge amount of fish in it, and they established a colony known as Tanias of the mouth of Don River. Today, the town of Azov is located in its place, with the difficulty of navigation in the Sea of Azov in winter due to ice and its unfitness for the movement of large ships. Important ports were established on its coasts, including Taganrog, Shandov, and Yeysk, and Berdyansk. After Russia took over the region in the second half of the 18th century, its port and fisheries trade revived, and it became more active after the use of icebreakers in the winter in the region. The sea is surrounded by areas dominated by agricultural economic activity in the plains of the North Caucasus and the Krasnodar territory in the east, the southern Ukrainian plains and their hills in the north, and in the Crimea Peninsula in the west and southwest.